Hello and welcome, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need shadow read for this beautiful new to full May into June 2023? How you liking the new music? Thank you, Jenna Grace. I am your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. We just hit 25 years in business. Oh, there's all sorts that we could talk about, so we'll save that for the end. Lots of good stuff going on for the company. I'm also the author of Words of Grace. From a professional witch, there is a Kindle version available. There is a link in the description box. You can click it and preview a good chunk of it for free. See some of the prayers, practices, and principles that have kept me in business as a professional witch for 25 plus years for sure. The original version, though, is not the Kindle version. The original version is like a Fellini movie, no kidding. Oversaturated with color and just a wild thing, and that's over on Patreon. Thanks to my editor, Jill Schweitzer, a sister Scorpio of mine. I love her dearly. We're doing good things and we're working on the next project. So I'm always here to help my Scorpios. But by the way, my subscribers get 3 things in common. They get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s that are juggernauts and all about relationships. They get a daily check-in and unlisted YouTube live stream link. Every morning we chat about the day's astrological weather, magical applications, spiritual implications, always ending with a prayer, blessing, something to send us on our way. Favorite way for me to start the day, and it really sets me up for everything I do as a professional witch and all that. But they also get an exclusive discount. All of my patrons from $3 Seeker to $20 Goddess USD per month, they can do that, and now you can follow on Patreon. You just follow along. You don't have access to the content, but you can see what we're doing, and if at any point you want to dip a toe, you can. So we'll talk about that at the very end, because let's get down to business. But remember, patreon.com/drawing the circle, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey, my Scorps. Let's get down to business. Last reading of the day, and happy for it and ready for it. So, for the new Scorpios and crosswatchers, welcome. A little explanation, and then we'll get into the divination. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about anything you like. We are going to be looking at a 2-week period, a new moon to a full moon, planting a seed at the new and helping it grow to harvest at full. In May to June 2023. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to help you fine-tune, align, refine your element of fire, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire. Your heart's desires are written in your heart. They're part of your soul contracts before you ever drew breath in this life. That's why we can't get rid of them. And each time every one of us even takes a step closer, we're making it a little bit easier for everybody else to do the same, making this world a better place. So cross-watchers, you have the opportunity to get some insight, some understanding, some sympathy, and some empathy for the Scorpios that you are cross-watching for. But considering it's only 5 cards, and there's quite a lot of information here, there's a mantra, there's an archangel, there's a crystal oracle, there's all sorts that you could be helping them manifest their heart's desires as well, including the entire Scorpio collective, because that's a holographic unity. What can I tell you? So let's look at this timeline. It's not necessarily dramatic. However, the new moon in Taurus on Friday, May 19th, 11:53 a.m. It's not new for very long because it goes void, of course, 1:51 p.m. And I will remember that because of 1:51 Bacardi and some really bad memories. And then it will go into Gemini at 2:48 p.m. This is Eastern time, by the way. I am in New York, which then makes sense with the full moon in Gemini's opposite sign, Sagittarius, on Saturday, June 3rd, 11:42 p.m., which rocks because the witching hour for me is 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., going from one day to the next. So 11:42, that is perfect. I'll take a shower and everything, light some candles, do something, and cast. I absolutely do my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign magic with the mantras and all of that. So in between those two dates, just of note, Mars is going into Leo. I mean, you're Scorpio, so that's squaring, that's fixed fire to your fixed water. That's happening on the 20th of May. And of course, the Sun will be going into Gemini on the 21st. And that's really about it. There wasn't, I'm sure there are other retrogrades in play, but at least nothing's retrograding or going direct in this 2-week period. So, general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. You might have 4 heart's desires. They're usually holographically woven together. But could be 4 different insights on the same heart's desire thematically. So I think that's enough explanation. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. I'm going to try and slow this down a little bit because the energy's high. I had quite a powerful breath work and meditation right before this reading in preparation. So the shift from all of this explanation into the divination happens in the still point, and I think Scorpios can feel it more than most fixed water that you are. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ancestral override. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video, who were drawn to this reading. Please, beloved ones, what is the spell fragment to help them fine-tune, refine, clarify their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, or sometimes what is required to manifest their heart's desire? This beautiful, beautiful fertility. Very general. Let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about. So, for new moon, pretty good. What that means to you in terms of fertility, obviously in a general reading, mileage may vary. Now, I will be actually planting seeds, literal, in the ground, so it's a good opportunity if you have a garden or, you know, whatever you do, if you have some agricultural leanings. I was raised in a garden, so I love it. It's like my safe space, my really happy safe space. So, you know, to literally put that together, maybe put something in the ground, you know, plant a seed along with this, if it, you know, if that's your gig, if that's your magic. It is mine. I am an earth sign. I'm a Virgo. So let's go to the earth with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, it's an opportunity to make it a spell carrier, a memory stone, an amulet, a talisman, call it what you will, to help you remember you're doing something. And really, you cast the spell on it, and you back it up with the mantra, calling in the archangel and doing what the... You'll see. We'll get there. But this is my beloved Archangel Ariel's deck, so please take a nice deep breath. Oh, still point. Ariel override. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of nature, Archangel of wealth, please. One card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video, who perhaps you called to this reading. What is the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to ground and manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require fertility this full to new? Ooh, petrified wood. This is a good one, I know. Scorpio, stop. I thought it too, though. It's all a scared. Scared stiff. Petrified wood. This is about going the distance, you know, going for speed. You're not all alone in your time of need. God, the lyrics I remember when I sit in my dining room now. Oh, I just zoomed past it. Petrified wood. Come on. Wow, I really did zoom right past it. Petrified wood, standing the test of time. Transformation, a Scorpio thing, and strength. All right, makes sense. Standing the test of time, transformation, and strength. True wisdom stands the test of time because it stems from the eternal part of our nature, the soul. The soul is the immortal soul. It experiences each lifetime in a linear journey, but the higher self experiences them all at once. That's multitasking. A magical transformation is about to occur through an unexpected turn of events. All right, so all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. But something unexpected is coming, an unexpected turn of events. This is all the result of the strength and commitment you have long shown towards something you truly believe in. It will soon be time to accept your reward, knowing you were right. After all, oh great, let's tell the Scorpio they were right all along. I'm kidding. I grew up with one. The strength and commitment you have shown for so long will serve you well. Many who have until now either ridiculed you or attempted to discredit you will all of a sudden want to jump on your side. Having a little bit of a mental Heathers flashback. It's possible to stand firm in your beliefs, yet also to show compassion toward others, and you don't have to make fetch happen. Sorry. I'm gay. Please, don't remove me. I am that I am, whatever. Petrified wood, speaking of which, standing the test of time, right? So whatever you've had to endure here, the fertility, again, in a general read, what is it? What is it, the seed that you are planting? Because a healthy seed is nothing without fertile soil, and that is, you know, that's Taurus energy, your opposite, fixed fertile soil, but you're that fixed water, that emotion. So your water card should be interesting. We'll get there. But standing the test of time, transformation, an unexpected event, and the strength, the real endurance on this. I like that. I like it a lot. All right. The element of air, we're using the Archangel of Fire Oracle because I got wings. No, because the archangels, you have to call to them. Air is the element of thought, the mind. So prayer, meditation, even like Google the name of the archangel that comes up, that constitutes a willingness to at least go a little bit further, because they don't come unless you call them, and everyone has access, but, you know, free will is a thing. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh. Archangelic override. As I call upon the pantheons of archangels for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video, who were drawn to this reading, please, beloved archangels, who is waiting in the wings with their wings, ready to zoom in and help, not just an angel, an archangel, an arc of angels, to help them with the element of air, the mental stuff, the air to stoke the fire, so they can manifest their heart's desire that either is or does require fertility, this beautiful new twofold. Ooh, you're in this card, believe it or not. All right, Kerubiel, Kerubiel, it's the four fixed signs of the zodiac, a four-headed archangel. I mean, archangels are arcs of angels, so it's not like they're not monsters. Yeah, they'll make you shit the bed the first time you see them, most likely, but you know. You're Scorpios, I'm sure you can cope. You are 8th house, mysticism, and the occult, which just means the hidden. Yeah, no, archangels tend not to appear in physical form to people. Once I got a little glimpse of Archangel Michael's little toe, and it filled the entire room. I was like, I'm good. I don't have anything that accommodates that size. Card number 33. We're almost there. He's been a little stubborn. There is, ooh, illumination. Oh, the grace of illumination. It's in my book, Words of Grace. It's the 8th chakra grace. No, crown chakra grace, I think. Cherubiel. Illumination. One of the heads of the mighty cherubim. Cherubiel is a powerful archangel, unlike the classical picture of chubby flying babies. Work. Alexandra Wenman, work. Unlike the classical pictures of chubby flying babies, cherubs actually have 4 faces, that of a lion, an eagle, an ox, and a human, which point to each of the 4 directions of the compass. So you guys are the eagle. The eagle is one of the many forms of Scorpio, of course, the scorpion, but also the phoenix. The name cherubim means wisdom, and Cherubiel's name specifically means the flames which dance around the throne of God. Well, that's a good gig if you can get it. No, they're giving a little personal experience here. When I first experienced a meeting with this force of an angel, I felt and saw a huge golden talons like those of an eagle coming down from above me. Shit the bed. I physically felt the sheer weight of this being as he perched on my shoulders. Yeah, that's a bit much, but Scorpios, hey, that's like a Tuesday for you. The message, do not delay. Do not delay. The time has come to share of your light. Be unafraid to speak your truth. Oh boy, for there are many who will benefit from your message. Well, but yeah, you know, do it in fertile soil, right? I will say, answering questions that haven't been asked, that's a hard lesson to learn, but I've learned, right? That's why I put it out on the video. It's like, you don't like it, just click off. It's fine. But this is what the divine sent me in here to do, as well. Angels are messengers, you know? So Cherubiel, illumination, I mean, the illumination, you can't see without light, and light is truth, so what's really being activated here, but certainly do not delay. You've got your light to share, your truth to share, so that fertility might be required, right? Let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about, because an inspiration is a seed. What do you do with it, right? Plant. To plant or not to plant, to sow and then to reap, and that's a 5-card draw. So let's look at the element of water here, or water sign. But also there is that feeling here, right? That don't delay, that element of water, and with that petrified wood, that strength that can very much be emotional strength, emotional stamina, right? Let's see. Let's ask the higher selves of all involved. Chances are this ain't just you. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, this takes on a serious tone. It started with the Archangel. Still point. Archangelic override. Higher self override. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, please, beloved ones. What is the whisper of love, the piece of information, inspiration, insight needed for the element of water, the love that is divine power, the sacred truth of the heart chakra, the energy and motion they experience as emotion, particularly as water signs, to help them manifest their heart's desire that either is or does require fertility with petrified wood, in the illumination of Archangel Cherubiel, this beautiful new to full. Ask for help. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. Think about illumination. Really look into the meanings of words. It's always worked for me. Because sometimes in a reading I'll be like, and then you look a little bit deeper, right? And something is illuminated. It was always there. It was just in the shadow, like what we do in the shadow. Guillermo. I like this, though. I mean, particularly asking for help from a love-centered place. Again, I always do that before every reading. I do that several times a day. I do that through prayer and meditation. Help, show me, right? Surrender, Dorothy, whatever you want to call it. But to illumination, to the light really coming in and through you here. It feels like the mental part of this is key. Because you have withstood the stand of time. You have withstood the test of time. You have perhaps been doubted. You have perhaps been all sorts of ways to say shade has been thrown. But those that might have done so are going to come around and see the transformation that you've gone through as a result of this, particularly with that fertility. Something new that you're starting here. It's okay to ask for help. But I ask for help this way, and then I see what comes this way. Just how I roll. Yeah. Last card down. Matt Kahn Healing Mantra Deck, the Spirit card, to bring it all together. What I do is I take the stone, I put the spell in the stone, working with the Archangel, feeling as best I can the whisper of love, whatever it may indicate, and then I lock it down with a mantra, usually in a piece of jewelry, so that I can remember, work on it a little bit every day. Actually, I have one ring each for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's usually what I use in a pinch, unless I have the actual stone, right? So, Matt Kahn Healing Mantra, the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly. Let's see what hits the table. Last card down. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ascended Master Override. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, please, beloved ones, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Scorpio Collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers who are watching this video, who maybe you called to this reading. What is the perfect healing mantra for the card of Spirit? To juice this up, to align it, to charge it little bit by little bit, day by day. This beautiful, beautiful, with their heart's desire that either is or does require fertility with the petrified wood, endurance and stamina and transformation that's going on in the element of Earth Carubial, offering illumination at their request, and that they ask for help in doing so. That feels like a 2-in-1, but to come from the heart, to come from the emotion, to come from the love, to ask for help for what it is that they really need help with. What is the perfect healing mantra to help them just manifest their heart's desire by water, earth, air, fire, and spirit? This beautiful, beautiful May into June. Grounding my energy, it is safe to be in my body. Petrified wood. Safe to be in my body. Look, if people are coming for you, happens. There are challenges in the contract and the story that we incarnated into, and we do have free will, and there's all sorts of quantum stuff that's going on here, but there is something about getting that in any given moment, like right now, if you're watching this video, you're safe. Right? So it's always in the present moment, grounding the energy. Oh, I turned right to it. I don't know why that shocks me still. Some things are worth being shocked by, maybe. It is safe to be in my body, grounding my energy. When your energy is grounded, you are no longer wrestling with the pain of the past or chasing after potential future outcomes, because you're here now. You dare to demonstrate your very best attributes and qualities, no matter how you are perceived or received by others. Now, Generation X, come now. We all have Neptune and Scorpio. We do not give a fuck anymore. I don't know that we ever did. We got rid of that quick. With your energy grounded, your mind can relax as your body becomes a more enjoyable environment to inhabit. Just go for it. This mantra is ideal for replacing compulsive thoughts, releasing addictive behavior, and finding stability. I mean, with that petrified wood, it's right there. The illumination coming in, because that's the other thing. I mean, I've had a lot of mystical experiences. I've had a couple of, Radio City Music Hall Rockette visions, but they're few and far between. I get more like visionettes. And, mysticism is a tricky thing. You're shown something, you experience something directly. Sometimes it goes past words. Illumination is like that. It could be a little scorching, and it's always challenging. Yeah, now you know the truth. What are you going to do about it? Well, it seems like in some new venture here with this fertility, to ask for that illumination, the light bulb, like that alone, right? And then ask for help. Because it's safe to be in your body. Sure, not everyone's going to be on your team. The chances are, if you're a Scorpio, I am. I have a long time case of scorpions and crabs in this lifetime, big time. I'm a Pisces moon, don't sue me. So let's put this together in a blessimation, because I love blessing people in general, because that energy gets to go through my chakra field out into you all. How intimate is that? Well, we're all one anyway, cope. But then at the end of that, it's the end of the reading, but like I said at the beginning, I have to learn to do it this way, because from your point of view, the video is going that way. Mine, it's going that way. So at the end of the video, I'll talk a little bit about Drawing the Circle's 25th anniversary. The new videos were made for that occasion, and one live performance that still blows me away when I watch it. So you ready? Let's bless the crap out of this. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm the fun one that gets the job done. Still point. Pantheonic override. As we call upon the collective pantheons of the divine. Ooh, for the Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video drawn to this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need, this beautiful nudiful, to ground their energy, because it's safe to be in their bodies, and maybe somebody else's, as long as they have permission. They are, after all, Scorpios, which if they can just, you know, ask for help, right, to get clear what it is they really need help with, and what support they're allowing themselves to have as Scorpios, and perhaps asking the help of Archangel Cherubiel. I mean, it is the 4 fixed signs, so they might have a direct hotline, being Scorpios, them talons, bringing in the illumination, which can trigger a mystical experience, but they have the test of time on their side. They have the endurance, and they have a transformation that they're going through, and they are, after all, 8th house Scorpio dynamic there. So may they be blessed with their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, with their heart's desire, which either is or does require fertility. So let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. Oh, the new music. So good. It's got a nice beat. You can dance to it. Did you like the reading? Did you? Hit the thumbs up. Helps other people find the video, as does subscribing if you want more of me, as does hitting the notification bell. I don't know how people just love that notification bell thing. And certainly comment if you like, because I do enjoy a good comment section, because all of that helps with the algorithm, whatever it's called. But we don't have them on Patreon. That's why I love Patreon. Part of why I love Patreon so much. Seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, god, goddesses, the top tier. They get everything on the platform. But all of my subscribers get me every morning. Can you believe it? It is rare I miss a day. Cup of coffee on the couch, live streaming with the laptop, the cat's intervening. It's so much fun. It really does set me up on my day. They also get all the extended readings, all the part 2s, and I'm doing them for years. They're all relationship-based stuff. They get all of them as long as they remain subscribers, regardless of subscription, and they get a nice, decent discount being a patron on Patreon. With me, a $3 seeker, man, they're getting the same discount as the gods and goddesses. Well, there you have it. I think that's called UNITY, don't you? So, yeah, check the link. I mean, I'm having so much fun on Patreon, and thanks to a Scorpio sister of mine, hi Pam, that's the reason that the patrons are getting the discount. I love her. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go to the Patreon on Patreon, because booking a reading with Mal is gone. It was a lovely video. It did its job, but for 25 years in service, I upped my prices again at the guidance and grace of the Scorpio sister to change my prices. And so there is a video booking private sessions with Mal, which covers readings and private session in person, on Zoom, all of that, how to set it up. It's very, very easy, and it's a fun video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I enjoy watching it. But again, my patrons, it explains the discount and and all of that. And honestly, this reading seems a bit on the mystical side, right? It seems very prayer-oriented, particularly with illumination. I mean, so hang in there. It doesn't shock me that petrified wood and that endurance with fertility is right in there, right? It's safe to be in your body. It totally makes sense. So ask for help if you need. I'm here. And certainly wishing you the very, very best and the very, very blessed. By the way, check out the video, 25 years of professional witchcraft that I did at Beltane. Just saying, I love that video, and I don't like watching myself in live performance, but I did on this one. So I love you all. I'm feeling good. It's good to be 25 years in business, and it's good to serve my Scorpio brothers and sisters out there. So hang in there, my beloveds. Heal, hail, manifest your heart's desires, and blessed, blessed be.